Konnichiwa, Satoko desu. Welcome back to my Easy Japanese lesson. Today, we're gonna get into some grammar. We're gonna learn how to say, I want to go to Japan. I'm very sure majority of the people wanna go to Japan, right? Unless you're already in Japan right now. I was in Japan a couple of weeks ago. It was so humid and it was so hot, but beer and food are so good. Yeah, so it was so tasty. Remember, oishii? And yeah, Japan is such a fun country to visit, that's for sure. So now let's get into it. So there are two steps to create I want to go to Japan, okay? The first step, we are going to create I go to Japan. So, or I am going to Japan. In Japanese, it's actually, we say exactly the same, okay? So yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna learn some vocabulary. I hope you know some of those words. So do you remember how to say? I hope you know it. That's watashi, watashi. And then Japan is, you better know this word too. Nihon, nihon. Or sometimes we say Nippon. But I'd say 90% of the time I would use Nihon, okay? Now, go, the verb go. So the original way, casual way of saying go to go is iku, iku, okay? And then formal way, we say ikimasu, ikimasu. So from original way to formal way, this is how you gotta change, okay? So last you becomes I, okay? And then you're gonna add mas, okay? So iku, the you became I, and then added mas, that becomes formal way, okay? Ikimasu. This applies to most of the time with the verb, okay? 90% or 95% close to. Sometimes there are exceptions, like let's say to eat. So to eat, original way, casual way is taberu, taberu. And you see it's ending with ru, right? And according to this, you want to change you to I, and then add mas to become to make it a formal way. But this case, taberu, this case, you're just going to remove whole ru and then add mas. So there are some cases like this. This is taberu, to tabemasu, the formal way of eat. All right, but majority of the time, when you see you, change it to I and then add mas to make it a formal way. All right, now we're gonna learn some grammar. This is exciting stuff here. So this is how it goes. Okay, S wa o ni v. S is subject, and wa, this is a bridge word, I call it, and it kind of like am, are, is, or sometimes when S and an O and then like afterwards it's an equal, we use wa, and then O is object, or this case place, and then ni, this is a bridge word for place and time or destination. Okay, so we're talking about the place, right? We're talking about Japan. That's why we use ni as bridge word here. Okay, and now V is verb. Okay, S wa o ni v. This is what we use to create I want to go to Japan. Okay, because we're talking about the place. It's ni here. But first step first, we are going to create I am going to Japan first, right? So now we're going to add some vocabularies into this formula here. So I am going to Japan. So S is subject, subject is I, that is watashi. And then the bridge word is wa. And then object place is, of course we're talking about Japan, right? So Japan is Nihon. And then, because we're talking about the place, the bridge word after that is ni. And then, original way of saying going to or go to is iku, right? Watashi wa Nihon ni iku. This is the original way, casual way of saying I am going to Japan. Now, the formal way, remember you just have to change iku to ikimasu, right? You becomes I, add mas to make it a formal way. So, 私は日本に行きます. So that means I am going to Japan in a formal way. So that was step 1. Now, step 2. Step 2, we're gonna change from go to want to go to. In English, we add want to in front of go to, right? But in Japanese, the verb itself changes, alright? So now, go to in a casual way, original way was, of course, 行く, right? Now we want to change it to want to go to. To make it to want to go to, this is what you have to do. The 行く, the you becomes I, and then you're going to add Thai after that. It's like Thailand's Thai, okay? So it becomes 行きたい, 行きたい. That means want to go to in a casual way, okay? Now the formal way, it's super easy. You just have to add des after 行きたい, and that'll make it a formal way of saying want to go to. Alright? And then, so this actually applies to most of the verb actually. And if you wanted to change it to the verb, the want to verb, this is kind of like the way you can actually do it, but not all the time. Maybe 5% of the time. Remember that to eat, 食べる, to 食べます. This is one of the the verbs that doesn't apply on this. So if you wanted to make it from to eat to want to eat, so you and I know want to change it to I from you, but you're gonna remove whole RU, and then you're going to add Thai after that. So that would become 食べたい or 食べたいです for a formal way. Okay? So, but again, many times this is how it works. Now, finally, we're going to create I want to go to Japan, right? So we have this formula here. We're going to put the words into this formula. So, S は O に V. S is I, which is 私, a bridge word, は. And then O is object of place, that's Japan. So 日本, we're talking about the place, so bridge word after that is に. And then the verb now is want to go to. So want to go to is now 行きたい for the casual way, right? So the casual way is 私は日本に行きたい. To make it a formal way, super easy. You just have to add des after that, right? The formal way of saying I want to go to Japan is 私は日本に行きたいです。私は日本に行きたいです。So that is how to say I want to go to Japan in Japanese. Now you have it. Thank you for watching, guys. どうもありがとうございました。If you still haven't, please subscribe. And if you like, please press the like button. ありがとう. And I'll see you guys on our next lesson. じゃあね。バイバイ。